Hello guys and welcome to today's video, and today we're going to be talking about cybersecurity. And today's topic is pretty serious, but it is also really important. So I'll try to make it as entertaining as possible. So what is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is the art of protecting networks, devices, and data from unauthorized access. So simply put, protecting your computer or your entire network. Now that we know what cybersecurity is, now we'll talk about threats to our cybersecurity. So the first threat is a virus, and there are also ransomwares, spywares, and also phishing. So these four are just common threats that we have on our computers, and of course there are more than these four, but to just list some of them, these are just some examples that I haven't listed. So how do these happen? Aren't these tricks obvious? Aren't our computers or networks already safe enough? How do these hackers get our information? Remember, our computer is safe, but it is our actions which allows another hacker to manipulate it. All of the threats mentioned before have different ways of attacking the user, but one common way for all of them is ignorance, or our avoidance to accept them. So to avoid these threats, we will learn about some of them today, to possibly prevent them from happening to you. Now first, talking about computer virus. A computer virus is a malicious software, or so-called malware, that spreads harming your computer. They slowly destroy the computer by executing a code, which is a written language for computers. And we will talk about code in our future lectures, so be excited for that. So they slowly destroy the computer by executing a code from a file and then to your entire computer, and then later to your entire network. So this slows the computer down and later eventually makes it unusable. Now, these two pictures are just some examples of computer viruses. So the picture on the left here is a blue screen, and it just talks about how your computer ran into a problem. So this is a clear example of how a virus kind of switched up the computer code and made it unusable. So I will talk about, again, codes later on of this video lecture, and just be excited for that. But just know that a code can really change up and mess up your computer. A picture on the right here also uses a code which supposedly duplicates your monitor. So this is just a severe examples of a virus, but you can see how bad it is, and there are multiple windows that this victim cannot close out. So this basically, computer viruses basically make the computer unusable. Now moving on to ransomware. A ransomware is a type of malware or malicious software which holds victims' information at ransom. This means that person is required to pay in order to get their information back that was on the computer they are using. These payments are usually big, even up to $1,000. And unless they pay before the time runs out, the files in the victim's computer gets permanently deleted. So a person is forced to pay in order to get their information back. Let's look at some examples. So these two pictures are both examples of ransomwares. So the picture on the left shows just a lock and a timer, and it says, "What happened to my computer? Oh no, your important files are encrypted. Can I recover them? Of course, but you have to pay." So how do I pay? So these payments are usually by Bitcoin or online currencies, because online currencies are much safer for these hackers because it's hard to identify who did the action. So if you don't pay the money, this amount of money, by the end of 7 days, your information in your computer will be all deleted. So they're threatening for you to pay to get your information back. Same with the picture on the right here. it says your files are encrypted, follow the information, or email help decrypt at messagesafe.io. It's kind of forcing you to send an email and ask for help, which of course involves paying money of some sort. Now moving on to our third example, which is a spyware. So spyware is also a type of malware which spies a victim's monitor and takes their personal information. So sensitive information such as your credit card information or your identity can be stolen, and the person can use it at their will. These malwares are carefully hidden behind files that is downloaded to your computer. So, what does this actually mean? So I have a picture here. So this picture here is currently being spied on with the use of spyware by a hacker. So this is just a 3D screen of a Facebook page, a Google login page, and an Instagram login page. So if the person, let's say, were to type in their Google email and their password, then the person spying on their screen can see their Gmail and password. So one important thing to notice here is that there is the little triangle mark with a danger mark on it. This usually means you're getting spied on or your entire computer is unsafe, so it's just another good thing to notice when you're using your computer or your phone. Okay, now talking about phishing. So phishing is a type of crime which tricks the user into downloading malwares, like the 3 I have mentioned before, in order to steal our personal information, usually through emails or text chats. So the 3 I have talked about before, the virus, the ransomware, and the spyware. Those are all actions that are caused by phishing. So phishing is the crime which makes us download those malwares or malicious softwares. So these are usually fake alerts or free prizes that makes us download these malwares. It is a very common scam. A scam is a dishonest scheme, and people fall for it often due to how legitimate they look or how real they look. So let's look at some examples as well. So examples of phishing scam. This email was sent by Santa Clara University. Your NetBank facility has been suspended. So supposedly by NetBank in Santa Clara University, they said, we have currently upgraded our internet banking system. You need to confirm your data, your online data. To ensure that your online system is always available for your use, please confirm your detail exactly as it was previously on internet. Click the link below to validate your NetBank access. That's the link, and from an online team. So it's asking us to click the link, which is pretty suspicious, and making us think it is a possible phishing scam. A picture on the right shows a message sent by an anonymous person. Your delivery has been stopped at our depot from this place. Please resolve this issue here. So it's telling us that our delivery has been stopped, or the package that you ordered online is stopped on the way. So this is another common trick people use. So people don't want their package to be stopped in the middle, so they probably want to check it out. But if you click the link that it's saying to click, then you will probably get inflicted by different malwares. So what you should really avoid: downloads, links, and allowing permissions. So downloads, be careful of what you download. Some of them can definitely be a virus or a malware trying to steal your private information. Make sure the download is from a real and trustable website, not from one of those sketchy, weird ones. Now talking about links, don't click on any links that seems suspicious or off. Clicking on a malicious one can unexpectedly install a malware. Again, be sure it is real and hover over it to make sure it is the link you want to go to. let's say you want to go to Amazon.com. So the link does not say Amazon.com for some reason, but the email says that it is Amazon. So you just always want to make sure the link address, which can be different from what they're saying. So that is another alert that it may be a scam or phishing scam. Now lastly, allowing permissions. So don't allow permissions from random suspicious websites or softwares. Allowing something to make changes to your computer means letting that malicious software harm your computer. So if you allow a software to run on the computer, and when you click allow, that means you're letting that malicious app change your computer, which of course you don't want to do. Okay, I would just like to point out some red flags that are in this phishing email. So, from Web and Class and Lemon LLC. So, grant at webllc.com. So, that may be legit, that may be true, we don't know. So, this was sent by this person. So, the title is Don't Miss Out Files Your Claim Now. So, a $15 million class action settlement has been reached, blah blah blah. So, this may be true, but if you continue reading on, it says something like, but you must file a claim to receive a payment. These words like must and you should, these are a sense of urgency, and they're making us click on the link, and they're making us do something quick, which is a red flag, and which makes us suspect this might be a phishing scam. So filling out the form will take you less than 1 minute. So filling out this form is supposed to be will, but they said with take you. So these are just spelling errors, which is most likely not made by an official website. If it's an email sent by an official company, then they should have 0 spelling issues and none of any grammatical errors. So you can click your claim online by clicking on this link. So kccsecure.com, that domain name doesn't really match what they're saying. It's supposed to say some sort of account or a file, but it says kccsecure.com, which makes us really suspect if it's real or not. And it continues on saying your identification number is something, blah blah blah, and please write us here. And it says an email. An email? Why would they put a Gmail in the Gmail that they're sending? Which is pretty weird. And it seems like they're trying to make us click on the email, which may possibly be a link or a malicious download. And we will provide you with additional claim numbers for your other accounts. To get more information, please visit the settlement website at worldpayasettlement.com. I don't think that's a real URL or a real web address. So by now you should be really afraid, and you should know that this is a scam. This is a phishing scam. So sincerely, Settlement Class Counsel. And this person or team that sent doesn't even have a contact name. So that's another red flag. So from these evidence, we can notice that this is a scam, and we should not trust this phishing scam. Now, is your computer safe? Well, it's yes or no. So make sure you didn't download anything on your computer that looks malicious or allowed any permission from malicious apps. So a malware usually spreads through the network. This means that if one computer is infected with a computer virus, then the other devices that share the same network may also be infected. So like I last talked about before, about networks, I talked about how everything is connected, how your computer is connected to your printer, how it is connected to the Wi-Fi, the internet, and then how the internet is connected to your other devices like your phone and something else. And we know that all of these are connected. So if one gets a virus, it's a computer virus. So virus means something spreads. So a virus from your computer can spread to your other devices. So it may not be safe right now. So what should you do? When you get a virus or malware, make sure your Wi-Fi, both wired or wireless, are off and is not connected to any other devices. This isolates the device from your home network. To better prevent against the malware, an antivirus should be installed. An antivirus software prevents any unexpected softwares from changing your computer program and deletes or quarantines any weird applications or notifications. So first I talked about how your computer or your device is not connected to any other, just in case if the malware can spread. And I also talked about how an antivirus is required. It's not required, but it is really good to have since it successfully prevents your computer from getting malwares. So, examples of antiviruses. Again, antiviruses prevent malwares from attacking your computers, and they do a really good job. So examples of these are McAfee, Bitdefender, Norton, AVG, the Windows Defender, and Malwarebytes. These are just some examples of antiviruses, and Windows security you should already have since it is free on Windows, and Windows security actually does a pretty good job in defending any malwares. So you should be pretty safe for now if you have Windows security and everything, if you're aware with anything that I talked about. So I actually prepared a scam test. So your objective is to figure out if this message or this email or text is a scam or not, and I'll tell you the answer. Scam or no? Okay, urgent tax refund. Dear customer, owing to a miscalculation of your tax in the last year, you have an outstanding tax refund of £5,419. To receive this refund, you must claim urgency something, but we have yet to receive your claim and something, and it's asking us to pay for an outstanding tax, the tax I have not paid before. So first of all, taxes collected really successfully as you order, or anything that you order has a tax to it. But the fact that they sent you an email because you had £5,419 left, and it's urgently kind of encouraging you to click the link. So do you think this is a scam or not? Well, for me, it's pretty obvious that this is a scam, and it's trying to make you click on the link, which may contain viruses or any malwares, possibly. Who knows? So this is a likely scam. Next one. From IA Bank. Dear IA Bank customer, your account has been locked because of suspicious activity. Please visit the internet bank at www.ia.com.uk/validate to validate your details and unlock your account. So do you think this is real or not? Do you think this is a scam? Well, the answer to that is probably yes, it is a scam. So your account has been locked because of a suspicious activity. So it's kind of saying that it's kind of not really encouraging, but shows a sense of urgency of trying to make you check it out. And it has that website, which might not really lead up to the ia.com website. It may lead you to some other weird and sketchy website, which automatically makes you download a malware. So I would not trust this message, since they would not send you a text message. They would probably, if they have an application, they would send a notification through the application, which is a really good way to trust. Since a Bank of America, for example, it is an official bank, and they do have an application. So when these type of things happen, they usually send a notification through the application, not through this sort of message and trying to make you click a link. So this is also a likely scam. So, this one, scam or not. Hello, this is Mark calling from IA Bank. I'm just ringing to let you know there has been some suspicious activity on your current account. I need to run through your recent transactions just to check that they were actually made by you. I just need to confirm who I'm talking to. So could you tell me your date of birth and confirm what accounts you hold with us? So this person, supposedly Mark from IA Bank, is calling you because there has been some suspicious activity on your account. So do you think this is a scam or not a scam? Well, this is not a scam. Because, first of all, it is not asking you to really claim or click on a link or make you do something. It's just asking you to confirm if this change was made by you. So, if this is a scammer calling you, they would probably ask you to do something. So, this person is just asking for the date of birth to confirm which account is yours. So they just want to confirm it, and your date of birth can be given out since they do not know your name either. They're just trying to match your information with it. So I would say this is not a scam. Now we have two more. Second to the last one. It says, hello, I'm calling you from Windows Technical Support. We have detected a possible virus on your PC. Are you aware of this? Well, do you think this is a scam or not? Well, this person is calling from Windows Technical Support. And they're saying that we have detected a possible virus on your PC. Well, this is a scam. Although this person is not asking you to do something or do some downloading or anything, this person is called from a Windows Technical Support. And usually Windows Technical Support would not call you. You would have to call them in order to solve any issues. So they're saying there are possible virus on your PC. So Windows Technical Support probably does not have time to check your individual PCs and check if there is a virus. That's not what they do. Technical support is there for you to call them, not for them to call you because you have a virus or some sort. So this person, although not asking to do something right now, they will probably ask you to download something which is probably malicious later on if you continue talking. So if you hear this kind of the same pattern, then just hang up and block them because it is scam. Okay, last one. You turn on your computer and a box pops up. It's a pop-up message telling you that updates are available for your computer with a box saying install updates. So you can see Windows Update here. Windows Update, download and install update. 18.5 megabytes to 18.6 megabytes total. Two important updates selected. Install updates now. So, would you click this or not? Do you think this is a scam or not? Because it supposedly just pops up after you turn on your computer. It seems pretty suspicious that you're not sure. Well, this is not a scam. It says, of course you can tell. This person entered from control panel to system and security and to Windows Update. So we know that this is a setting from Windows. And it also says Windows Update at the top. Although that message is adjustable, we can see that this message is from Windows setting application, since this person went from control panel, system and security to Windows Update. So this shows that this is a legitimate Windows security, and this is a legitimate Windows settings tab. And install updates. Of course, it's good to install updates, and I would say this is not a scam. And you should really install updates on your computer because there are always updates that prevents you from getting malwares. So this is not a scam. Okay, so concluding, always stay safe on the internet. The internet is a very interesting but also a very dangerous place. Be sure that your data is safe by not downloading suspicious softwares, not clicking on random links, and not allowing suspicious permissions. Not all applications or softwares are malicious, but they certainly can be. So be careful on that. And I just wanted to say that I even almost got a virus, so stay safe on the internet, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, you can ask them in class, and if not, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.